Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. A few things I've wondered about this. It looks like the Illuminati is going to be in this movie, and more than likely they will be. The Illuminati in the comic books. It's Doctor Strange, Reed Richards of the Fantastic Four, Prince Namor, essentially the king of Atlantis, Black Bolt, essentially the king of the Inhumans, Iron Man, Tony Stark, essentially the king of industry, really, and Charles Xavier, Professor X, essentially the mouthpiece for all the mutants. You got 6 really powerful and influential guys that are going around fixing things that they deem within their grasp, within their ability, something that they specifically want to do themselves and maybe not let the rest of the costume community know about. They did some good for a while, but in this movie, I'm pretty sure there were 6 chairs, right? And then Xavier kind of slides into frame. If he's in his floating chair, I think that would make 7 Illuminati. Something to wonder about. Maybe he slid in and somebody removed the chair or something, or maybe I miscounted. I'm pretty sure there were 6 chairs though. So they've had in the MCU, essentially, they've had a Black Bolt, the show that shall not be named, and they've got an Iron Man, finger across the throat, he's gone. They introduce Xavier, and this, of course, he speaks. Namor is supposed to be coming, possibly in Black Panther 2. Eventually, we're getting the Fantastic Four, which is Reed Richards, of course, Mr. Fantastic. And Doctor Strange is already here. So most, if not all, most of those guys are floating around somewhere. This particular Illuminati, I can only assume, is from another universe, a different dimension. They're from somewhere else out in the ether. So, who are they? Because they're in the shadows. 6 of them, 6 important people who are influential and powerful. I wouldn't be surprised if one of them, bear with me, was Doctor Doom. I could see that. But who has shown up in the MCU so far that is that level of influential, that they're essentially lording over a section of magic? Doctor Strange is the king of the magic. Xavier, he's the voice of all mutants. Iron Man, as far as industry goes, he's the guy. Namor, he covers the entire ocean. All of them have dominion over something. Even if they don't particularly claim it themselves, they are the mouthpiece, the voice, the king of some area. Nobody really, I can't think of anybody that's really doing that right now. Iron Man, maybe. And there's rumors that there's going to be a superior Iron Man, so possibly. Look like they're going to have a little piece of the cartoon universe from the What If series involved in this. So it's very possible that Ultron could be involved, or may even have Ultron as the big bad that we're not quite aware of yet. You know, Ultron Supreme with the Infinity Stones embedded in his chest. Maybe Killmonger. I mean, they've got to replace T'Challa as king of Wakanda. They can't have T'Challa. They can still have a Black Panther, because Black Panther through the centuries has been different people. They can still have a Black Panther in the comic books. His sister replaced him because he died. So they could bring the extremely popular Killmonger. Wow, what was I talking about? They can bring Killmonger back because think about it. The agent got shot in the U.S. in the spine. He was going to die. They got him on their ship, flew him to Wakanda, repaired his spine in a matter of hours. He could still walk. Saved his life, removed a bullet, and the whole nine. But Killmonger got stabbed right there. You know, he got stabbed right there on Wakandan soil. They probably just had to walk 15 yards to get him to someplace where they could save him. I mean, he was right there. Even if they had to go a couple of miles, it's closer than the U.S. He stabbed himself. That sucks. But they seem to have the technology to fix that kind of stuff. Maybe they gave him a new heart, stabbed himself, or a lung or whatever. I don't know. But it's very possible and very achievable that they could have, you know, put him into stasis, like the White Wolf, or just straight up fixed him, like they did with that one agent. You know, I mean, he's a tough guy, and he had the Black Panther serum in him. You know, he had the heart-shaped herb in his body at that time. I'm sure that helped him. He could be back. He could be on the council. You know, there could be a bunch of different people from this universe or others. You know, maybe they plucked people from different universes to help him. Who knows? Who knows who could be on there? Maybe somebody that, I'm sure it's going to be somebody that we're not expecting. But I think the council, the Illuminati, is going to be a big part of this. Because Wanda's slaughtering somebody, right? She's killing somebody. And she's probably killing some of the Illuminati, and Strange will probably create his own Illuminati here in his universe, seeing how valuable they are and what a great service they did. He'll probably create his own after getting the idea from this, after Wanda slaughters everybody. Also, who is that glowing figure rushing Wanda? My thought is Spectrum, or at least maybe a multiversal variant of her. Because you remember, they fought just a little bit, but they fought in WandaVision, and it seemed like even with Spectrum not really knowing how to use her abilities or know what they are, she seemed to be able to defend herself against Wanda. So I'm thinking, once she learns everything, she could probably give her a fair fight, if not just take her off the board. So, and she probably feels some kind of way about their encounter, if that's her. Could be Captain Marvel. I got a lot of theories, man. I got a lot of theories. But you know what? I'm really curious about your theories. What do you think about Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness? I think we should talk about it in the comments. Who's going to be on the Illuminati? Are there 6 of them? What, is it 7? If so, either way, who's going to be there? It's got to be at least one surprise, like, you know, Doom or Reed Richards or Superior Iron Man. It's got to be somebody that's going to be a surprise. Are the X-Men going to be introduced in this movie? At least 1 or 2 of them. I think yes. Who's that glowing figure attacking as Captain Marvel, probably Captain Marvel, attacking Wanda? Why is she going bat crap crazy and killing people? You see, she got blood all over her face. She is insane. If they turn that hero, Scarlet Witch, crazy, how do they bring her back so that she's good again? I got a lot of questions. But I think that if you have questions also, we should talk about it. Let's talk about it in the comments. Let's debate. Let's throw some things out there. Let's see what we're all thinking, right? Let's do that. And if you like this video, if you like the content, please subscribe. And then like.
Popcorn passport.